What's up, everybody, and very happy Thursday. Thank you all for tuning in on tonight's broadcast of Toukiden 2 here on 6X's. So with that being said, let's team up with the community in cooperation as we enter to the wonderful world of Toukiden. So a very happy Thursday to all those tuning in, whether it be on the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel. We're going to be playing here on the PlayStation Network. As you already know, every single Thursday starting 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I like to deploy on several harvesting raids as we get ready to save the village of Maharoba from the terrible Oni. And that's pretty much exactly what we're going to make happen. And as we make that happen, I want to say freaking happy Thursday to all those that are hanging out with us, especially Aslan joining us here on the Twitch channel, saying good evening. Good evening to you too, and I hope you're having a lovely one. It's a beautiful Thursday evening, and what better way to spend it with this fantastic title and pretty much embark on some good old harvesting raids. Now pretty much, the week's been going by pretty quick, huh? Because Friday's right around the corner and we're pretty much having a good time. So let's get ready to start up a lobby here as we celebrate tonight's wonderful festivity. We're going to be heading to the online portion, of course, and as we do that, we'll be basing off the slogan off our channel. That way you can differentiate our location and you can join upon its completion. So once we go ahead and do that, we're also going to go ahead and make this happen. Again, we're going to be located on the English version of the server, and as we do that, we're going to switch over here onto the channel itself, that way, because this is where it's at, man. This is the primary channel, the flagship channel that started it off, and we're always gonna base it off that right there, because you know, the Twitch is where all the cool kids hang out, right? Of course. And let's get ready to make it a fantastic one as we get ready to launch, as we're about to bestow upon greatness. Now everything's already set and pretty much created, so let's get ready to begin tonight's wonderful festivity and make it a good one. Aslan here on the Twitch channel, also saying here in Germany it's already Friday and thus my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, by the way. Oh, and great to man, freaking make it a celebration. We gotta go out there and I wish I can get cake over here. I think we can have cake if you talk to this particular, I mean, you get to have food if you talk to this person here. They give you you know, we're gonna order some cake. Let's see if there's anything close to cake, just for the shaz and giggles of it, right? We're gonna see if we can possibly find something that's kind of like cake. I don't know. I'm not sure if we have anything that's similar to cake, but we can probably go for stewed trumbo. I have no idea what these are. All these menus like sound weird, but nothing too festive-y, but whatever. I kind of wanted to like try to get into the whole festivity of it. Oh, we go to the shrine. What does that do? I guess we'll activate all of this stuff here, and that way we can go ahead and I mean, at least make something out of this birthday party in a way, right? So let's see what else we have as we get ready to deploy onto some next awesome battles. We got Aslan representing over here on the good fight. Great to have you. Hello everybody, and we're getting ready to make it a lovely one. And as we do that, we're going to start off with a nice little happy dance. Because happy dancing pretty much is, you know, it welcomes in all the good positive energy, and we're going to bestow upon that. So let's deploy onto some good old operations. We're going to take on some, let's do a nice little opening mission. Now, for this particular battle, I like taking against these particular Onis. They're kind of fun. We'll go deal with these guys. We're going to choose Monozuru, of course, to start off, and then we'll also throw in Professor, which will be a pretty neat combination. Both characters pretty, you know, they're pretty awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and deploy with that, and let's get ready to make it happen as we pretty much get ready to save the village of Maharoba and everything in it, becoming the heroes and champions of our beloved village. Right? We gotta get ready to rock and roll, and rock and roll is what we're going to do. We do it so well. We're gonna be rock stars. We're gonna destroy these guys here, because especially how they like to you know, show up and cause a lot of devastation on the battlefield. We're gonna get ready to kind of mess them up a bit, just by a little bit, but we'll see. Let's get ready to start off over here. I'm gonna get myself some scatter shots, of course. It's always essential that you get some good shotgun shells, and once you open up, you want to try to deploy as many shots as possible, eliminating any possible threats within the battlefield. Thus, you know, creating a nice opening here for attackings. And we currently have one particular Oni right all the way over here. Let's go ahead and activate our skills. Throwing in a little bit of Mirage here and a little bit of Fire Lanterns. We can get some nice hits here, activating ourselves a nice Destroyer as well, eliminating the enemy threat. Not bad. Congratulations, we got more of these little enemy imps running out and about. Eliminating those guys again. We still got this particular Oni all the way over here. We're going to continue on with some extra attacks, charging in for another secondary destroyer, launching a pretty devastating hit. And let's see if we can go ahead and try to finish him off here. Again, always want to try to utilize the ability of the of your current Mitama spells. You can see right now we just managed to eliminate this particular enemy, and we should be advancing onto the next one. So hoorah and congratulations on a job well done. We're pretty much gonna go ahead and obtain ourselves some good old prayer stone here. Get back to our good fight. So we're currently representing and joining us. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all having a lovely one. It's a fantastic, beautiful Thursday. The bestest Thursday ever, even. It's gonna be pretty dope. But as we continue on good fight, let's see what else we have as we're about to deploy onto the next mission. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves let's see what we're gonna have here. Next particular mission will be launching onto, let's go ahead and deal with this particular enemy. And we're gonna switch over to, you know what? What should we go with? I'm gonna try to go with some Monozuru. And then once we have Monozuru with us, I think we'll be set to go with Professor as well. We'll go ahead and add her onto the mix. So let's get ready to take on the next particular enemy over here as we continue dishing out some good fights. It's going to be a fantastic one, and let's brace ourselves for combat again, because it's always our epic day where we're going to try to you know, deploy onto some good operations. We got another person joining us right now. Great to have you as well, and happy Thursday to yous. Let's get ready to kick the shaz, right? Let's go do it. I'm gonna do my happy runs, because happy runs is what we do. We gotta always run in circles to show our appreciation to the world. It's like a dog, when they get excited they run around in circles. It's the international sign of happy. Alright, anyways, let's continue on with grand festivity as we're about to deploy onto some more epic battles. We're gonna be taking on some flying sucky wings, right? These guys can be a little bit of shenanigans, but we'll be able to deal with them accordingly, because we're Team Geek Good. It's going to be a fantastic time. So brace yourself, because we're going to try to get ready to, you know, bring on the pain to the enemy faction. If you're currently joining us, it's a beautiful Thursday evening, and yes, it's Toukiden Thursdays. As celebrated every Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can be part of the good fight, and you know, pretty much embark onto some heroic action, because we got to be heroes. And again, we're going to try to switch over to some shotgun rounds, and again, advance towards the enemy's proximity here. So let's see what we got over here as we continue on activating the stuff. We're pretty much kicking in some good active skills. We're going to chop some fiery lanterns towards the enemy's position. Again, this particular Oni is weak against thrust damage towards the wing area, so not bad. We can get ourselves some good critical hits, activating our destroyer, landing a pretty decent hit over there. Again, a lot of devastating damage being deployed against the against the enemy target. I can't even talk right now. I'm so slurred at the moment, but we're doing good. So again, continue on the good fight here as the offense continues. You can see currently right now the enemy has been receiving a hefty amount of damage, and little by little we're doing our part to ensure some good old destruction against the enemy bad guy. So not bad. Currently right now we do have ourselves a little bit of a destroyer here, launching the attack towards the enemy's proximity and breaking one of its parts over here. Enemy has now been subdued to the icy abyss. Congratulations. Clear time was 1 minute and 20 seconds. Team Geek Good representing for the greater good. And it's time for us to deploy onto some more epic battles. So, hoorah everybody! That was good, bro. Not too bad. Good stuff. Good stuff, everyone. I'm proud of you. You made your village very, you know, pretty much, you made them super ecstatic of your presence. Because, you know, you represented out there, and you defeated a lot of the enemy bad guys and restored peace and tranquility back to the village. Now we're going to get ready to advance onto the next one. And should there be any missions out there you would like to select, feel free to do so. If not, I'll be more than happy to choose some missions and just fly through them. Again, it's a nice easy day. You want to try to It's a nice evening that deserves to be enjoyed. And again, with this particular title here, it does such a great job. I just love the environment, the surroundings, and the settings of this game. It really does add a lot of I don't know, it's just very peaceful. So let's get ready to advance and hire up the Annie here and take on another enemy foe. Now, not too sure what should we take on possibly. I think we should go on for this one. This one seems pretty cool. Now we're going to change out the configuration a bit. I'm going to go for Monozuru, but I'll be changing out my gear. And I think I'm going to go for possibly a... Let's go for a dual knives, just for fun. So we're going to change our registered equipment, heading towards this side. I think we have... It's right over here, right? Okay, that's the one. Perfect. We're going to go with this one here. And then this one also, yeah, we have our settings set, pretty much configured. We're good to go. We're about to advance on to the next one. So this is going to be a nice fight. Again, using dual knives for this particular battle. We're going to be changing it up a little bit. So let's get ready to deploy onto greatness and continue on the good fight as we make it happen and all that good jazz. So hoorah! I honestly really do enjoy this title. It just does such a great job. And we continue on pushing forward, striving for greatness, and representing some more epic battles out there. So anyways, we have our little robot running on the lower hand corner of the screen there. It's kind of funny how they always change up the loading menu thing. So let's get ready to advance and search for our current target. Again, we're going to have plentiful opportunities here to deal with these threats. Now for this one here, we're going to go ahead and activate our spinning attack of justice. We're going to kind of be like a giant blender. We're just going to mess them up really bad. Again, for this particular ability, it's just, I find it pretty fun to use. It's kind of a spamming build, especially if you want to go ahead and just be like, I mean, I don't know, if you just want to turn yourself into a human blender, this is kind of the fun configuration to go with. As it's just going to chop them up into little pieces and just break them apart. One crazy thing about the dual blades, and usually is the case with the most weapons in hunter games, is that this thing is freaking crazy. It really puts you extremely close to the visuals, and you can currently see that. Yeah, he's just done. He's just done. So good job. All right. Anyways, on to the next one. Let's go ahead and try to purify this giant loaf of failure as we're about to look for the next particular enemy. Now, I think we're gonna be dealing with the what's the ferret-looking guy, right? Yeah, we're gonna mess him up a bit. Got rid of some of the little spiders here, and I think the next enemy position will be located. Let's see, where is it gonna be at? Right over here. All right, so I marked the map, so it should be around here somewhere. And there it is. Wasn't that far. That's good. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and try to get ourselves some activated Mitama spells. This one's already pretty much charged, and, well, no need for that. This guy pretty much died right before I was activating my skills here, but good job. So, hoorah! I'm proud of you! Alright, anyways, enough about that stuff. Let's continue on representing some extra battles here as we're celebrating a beautiful Thursday evening with the camaraderie. Great to have you guys here as we're embarking on some good old festive Tokiden Thursday. So good job. We just did a bow there. Pretty cool stuff. And all that jazz. Man, I'm freaking happy, man. I've been playing Girls Frontline. And again, that's one of the titles it's one of the few, actually the only cell phone game I actually play. And they released an update actually recently, and it freaking sucks because what the update did was, it was like such a huge update, it wouldn't allow me to play the game anymore on my cell phone. I had to delete like almost a lot of like system files and stuff to make extra space because my phone has like almost no memory. But anyways, I managed to get that done. And I downloaded a compressed version of the file and was able to run it. So I'm running it on my cell phone again. I'm happy about it. So that's kind of cool. Let's get ready to deploy onto the next mission over here as we continue on some good fights. Let's go ahead and take on some nice crab people. Now again, for this particular battle here, I'm gonna go for, let's go for Monozuru. Again, she's a great ally to have amongst the team, especially she's one heck of a medic, and that's one of the cool things about medics. I really do appreciate having them because, especially for an AI, they're very how would you say, they're very dedicated to their role, right? And they heal you everywhere, and that's fantastic. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go ahead and change out my armor. We're gonna go for the warrior, actually this particular build, and then we're gonna change out our Mitama spell. We're gonna put spam destroyer, and that thing will be pretty good for this particular enemy. All right, because we good to go, and it's going to be fantastic time as we continue on a grand celebration. Let's get ready to launch onto the next one and go for some crab hunting of diamonds, which is great. Aslan here says I would like to play Girls Frontline, but it does not work on my devices. That's why I play Azur Lane. Oh really? Yeah, Girls Frontline is kind of technological, like heavy. It's weird. I tried downloading Azur Lane and it runs bad for me, but Girls Frontline runs better. And it's crazy that Azur Lane runs better for you, but Girls Frontline runs bad. It's really odd because I guess it's the device itself, but yeah. Anyways, let's get ready to mess this particular enemy up right now. We currently have ourselves charged up. We're gonna try to launch some explosive shells right towards the enemy's direction here. Again, you want to try to focus on those glowing nodes, as when you do focus on them, you can get some really good extra criticals. And that's what you really want to capitalize on, especially when using a particular weapon such as this. Always want to go for those really effective hits. And pretty much that's it for this piece of Shez. Let's get ready to advance on to the next one. I think there's going to be one more enemy remaining, and after that we'll be good. So let's get ourselves a little bit more shock and shells kicking up. Let's head towards the directional area here of our next adversary and deploy these shots here, so you can get one destroyer coming right up. Massive hit over there. Again, very satisfying when you get those destroyers kicking up. Anyways, catching up over here, we have Bujin 2018 says, let's see, I think you're talking about, okay, so Aslan, where you're just in that lobby, weren't you? Nah, Aslan's, yeah, Aslan is actually playing over here. They're representing some good fights, and we continue doing fantastic stuff. Now we got the last enemy crab here arriving, charging up for some extra attacks. We're going to try to deploy towards the enemy's trajectory here. Again, you always want to try to make sure you have your lanterns on standby, because these things can be very, they can be very supportive. And I love having these things on standby. It's actually really good to launch these things, because it does really up your attack, especially if you're using shotgun rounds or explosive rounds, whichever ones that you choose to use, depending on your weapon type, of course. They're pretty much limited to those specific rounds that you have, so it's always good to find something that complements your playstyles. 2 minutes and 31 seconds was the duration of the overall fight. Congratulations on a job well done as we get ready to advance on to the next one and continue saving the village of Maharoba from terrible Onis. And I just freaking used the Kamehameha wave against the frog creature. I'm gonna say that's Captain Ginyu in frog form, right? Can I say that? Can't get away with that? I think we could. Anyways, hoorah! And continue on some good fights as we make it happen. Should be advancing on to the next one. We're not doing a wave system as there's no need for it. Usually wave systems are only for games that get really hectic. But I like to do the wave system every now and then. But yeah, I'm just happy I got Girls Frontline working on my phone again, because you know what that means? I'm on it right now. You can hear the music in the background. That's so cool. I love this game. But we're going to lower the volume here because that way it doesn't interrupt with the live stream. And we can continue doing some good fights. Anytime like I'm in the menu section. I can just jump on back on that and go back and forth, which is cool. Alright, anyways, let's continue on representing some more extra battles here. We'll be deploying onto another group mission, and let's go ahead and try to up the ante onto wave 9 and find ourselves this particular guy. Let's mess him up. This guy is a punk. He can get really devastating. So it's always essential that you pretty much pack the heat and prepare yourself for some good tactical action. Now, I can use this loadout. I could use it, but I'm thinking, yeah, you know what, let's use it. I'm gonna go with this one. This is gonna be a risky maneuver. I want to try and change it up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this loadout, which is, I enjoy using it. It just looks really cool. But for this particular enemy over here, it's good to keep a nice distance, right? That's always the best thing. And this is actually a close corridors, like a close range loadout. It's built for like point blank shots with the shotgun. And it does a good job with, for it, but we'll see what we can, how we can handle this enemy. Again, this is not really the ideal loadout, but I'm going to use it just for the, just for the shaz of it, just to see how it goes. I got myself some good old bottled water too, which is really imperative. You always should have bottled water wherever you go, and that pretty much does help quite a bit. Let's go ahead and try to get ourselves some nice shots here. Scatter shots as always. For this particular rifle, that's the one I prefer. Again, we're trying to get close to the enemy as much as we can here, focusing on its Achilles heel, you could say, and getting some pretty good explosive hits. Again, when you throw these lanterns over here, it does give you a nice added boost of let's go ahead and try to get our destroyer. Again, he's moving his foot a lot, and we managed to blow it off there, so hoorah. Continuing on with the explosive hits. Again, this build actually allows you to get your destroyers very, very fast. Thus I called it a spam destroyer. And let's go ahead and launch this sucker here. I think we actually did manage to break its leg yet again, which is pretty good. As long as we continue doing that, it will wear him down a bit, and it'll create a lot of opening here for the team to do their thing and commence some more extra bombardings. Now what I'm going to try to do here again is focus a little bit on falling back and maintaining a nice distance. Again, I don't want to get too close, and 1 minute 25 seconds was the duration of the overall battle. Congratulations on a job well done. This guy's kind of, I mean, he's usually a big jerk, and we just messed him up like nothing. We did pretty good on that one. So, hey, hoorah, I'm proud of you. That was fantastic, man. Good job. Good job to everybody's. Now let's continue on representing a good fight as we advance on to the next one, and continue kicking the shaz out of these terrible Onis and monsters and what have you. Because we have to always protect. We're slayers after all. We have to protect, the village from all these monsters trying to devour people, and whatever Onis do, they do tend to eat people. It's scary stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and make it happen as we celebrate a nice little evening here. But yeah, outside that, I'm just pretty happy with a lot of the stuff that's coming up. I'm looking forward to it. Always trying, always being positive as always, trying to see what awaits over the horizon. And so far right now it looks really good. It looks very promising. So we got a lot of good things right around the corner. Continuing on over here, we're about to deploy onto the next particular mission. I think we should go ahead and fight. What would be good? Let's go ahead and take on this particular battle. Now I'm going to go ahead and change out my build, and again, for this particular enemy here, I want to get something with good distance and stuff, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to go ahead and try to look for, let's see, change equipment, register equipment. Yeah, let's go ahead and change it. So currently right now, Arc Tempered Zoro Magnaros in 1.5 hours. What? So the minute this broadcast ends, we're gonna have ourselves the Arc Tempered Zoro Magnaros. That's gonna be crazy. Looking forward to it. So, alright, anyways, let's see what we can possibly do here. And that's on Monster Hunter World, by the way. If you don't know what a Zoros Magnaros is, you gotta pick up Monster Hunter World. What are you waiting for? It's a great game. But anyways, as we get ready to deploy on some more extra battles, let's change our configuration to... Let's pretty much go to the... let's see, I think there's one loadout that I have, which is called Quickfire Ammo Plus. We're gonna go for that one. Actually, edit, change, me time. How do you... Okay, we're gonna go over here. I always have the tendency of forgetting how to select these loadouts. Now we're also going to choose this particular build. We're going to go for the warrior, and then we're changing our rifle to the millennium. Where is it? The millennium, the true millennium, I think it was called. There it is. That's the strongest raw damage rifle in the game, which is pretty good for spamming. It has a huge, that's a pretty big magazine capacity. So this is what I like to use. Alright, so we should be good to go, and I think we're pretty much representing some good fights. We got another individual joining us over here as we're about to continue kicking the shaz out of more terrible Oni as we make it happen. Let's get ready to deploy onto greatness. It's a beautiful Thursday, might I add, and we're representing it over here for the greater good because it's just a fantastic evening. And then there's also Zoro Magnaros, Arc Tempered, right around the corner, going to be showing up, which I cannot wait. Yep, that's going to be happening, but I don't think we're going to stream it, though. I'll probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't think, because after this, I got to eat. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play right away. So, pretty much starting off with the battle over here, we got this particular Oni. I'm going to go ahead and charge up for a level 5 pursuit attack and also deploying a level 5 fountain, but nobody home. So, we're going to try to go ahead and activate our Heaven's Wrath and then take to the skies and give this guy a little bit of a curse here, slowing him down. Again, you noticed his movements have been hindered. He's also receiving a absorb bullet shot that's pretty much pinning him down and preventing from making any maneuvers outside of that proximity. Let's go ahead and charge up for our Grand Destroyer, launching a Omega powered Kamehameha wave towards the enemy's position there. And we totally missed that pursuit attack over there, so we're going to charge up for a level 5 eruption, and also let's get ourselves a level 5 band-aid while we're at it and head back to the sky. Now what I'm going to do is just try to hit on this side here. Again, you want to be very, very cautious on how you go about this enemy, because those fire attacks can be quite devastating. Again, I managed to roll out of the way there. Fire damage can do some really, it can inflict some extensive carnage on my character. I do have a big weakness against fire, especially for this particular armor. But anyways, I was kind of reading up stuff on, you know, like on group pages for video games, and one of the things when I saw, it's like a lot of people would say, one question is asked is, do you prefer stats or appearance? And that's, and one thing, the way I answered it in my head, I'm like, I always prefer appearance over stats, because I always try to make my characters, I really don't care about the stats of the armor as long as it looks cool. But it all depends. I always figured, if you're good enough, you'll be able to survive. You only need those stats if you keep dying. But eventually, if you get yourself, like, I remember, like, one of my friends told me what some of the best Monster Hunter players out there actually play naked. They don't use any armor whatsoever. And that's some crazy stuff. Like, I'm like, dang. I would imagine, though, like, for Monster Hunter World, though, like, you have to have some kind of you gotta have to have some kind of armor, because some of those monsters are just ridiculous. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm assuming that's for the Monster Hunter Freedom Unite for the PlayStation Portable. Anyways, a big massive Mega Punch onto the enemy target, bringing him down. We're gonna activate ourselves a level 5 fountain and heading back to this guy here. We actually do have our curse activated as well as our Heaven's Wrath is now fully charged and ready to fire. Let's go ahead and deploy our supercharged Kamehameha wave. See, we managed to break off one of its wings. Again, those particular attacks, very satisfying. I never get tired of them. Again, this is my favorite build in the game, though. It's pretty much a spam build, and it does a really good job. You can just continue changing up your attacks there, and you can notice we just totally obliterated this foe. So congratulations. Let's get ready to advance on to the next one, as we're doing pretty good job, not too shabby. And we're gonna brace ourselves for the next upcoming foe, which is this particular Oni over here. So now we're gonna go ahead and try to charge up for a level 5 pursuit and launch it towards the enemy's direction there. And then also, there you go. While he's currently down, let's go ahead and try to bombard him. And I just love the animations, it's just so fluent. Again, for Toukiden 2, one of the really cool things that they introduced in this game was the Demon Hand, and that actually adds a lot more to the gameplay mechanics of this title. And it's such a great job at what they did. So shout outs to Koei Tecmo, because it was just amazing. I really do like how they put this together, and it works very well. As you can see, currently you can use the Demon Hand to actually give you a nice boost up in the sky, and you can do these aerial shots, which is pretty satisfying. And it's just awesome. It just definitely does a good job on the battlefield. Anyways, we got the individual saying piece of cake. Well, you guys looking for a challenge, huh? Alright, let's go make it happen as we get ready to deploy onto something more challenging, shall we? Let's go ahead and rock and roll. Beautiful Thursday evening over here as we're celebrating with some good old Toukiden 2 with its compatriots, and we're making it a fantastic battle. Let's get ready to continue pushing forward to some more awesome extravaganzas. We'll make it happen. This is a channel to do just that, as we cover a bunch of nice weekly community events with the peoples, and it's wonderful. I gotta say, Vidget games are always something that it's good. It's therapeutic for me. I'll honestly say this is something that, you know, some people will say, like, you know, I'm not doing this for my health. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and say, you know what, I am. This is something that it's great, because I love talking. I gotta keep exercising my ability to host some nice sessions, and it's just great. It's what I do. Anyways, let's get ready to deploy onto something what more a bit more difficulty, right? So I think we're gonna go to let's up the ante. I know these guys are looking for a good fight, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with some of these the real good missions. And we're gonna start off with a nice little warm up over here, and you already heard the dispatch said good luck. So let's get ready to embrace some of this luck and see how we can fare against this particular mission here. So let's make it happen as we pretty much launch onto the upcoming operation. Dude, Lawton has some like Super Saiyan 3 here. That looks so cool. Like, some of these character designs are just amazing. I really like how Koei Tecmo does their designs for their characters. It just looks so cool. Alright, let's get ready to make it happen as we're bracing onto some more epic battles. It's going to be a fantastic time, and we're going to continue kicking the shadows out of all obstacles along our way and restore peace and tranquility for its people and the village and everybody in it, because it's how we do. But freaking heck, man, you know, one of my I got one of my I guess one of my very few or I'll say one of my best 3D friends. He managed to download Girls Frontline, and we're both like, he's playing it, and I was like, man, I was so freaking happy about that, because I was like, man, this guy never plays anything I play, and he ended up downloading it, and he's enjoying it. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and try to launch level 5 pursuit attack right towards the enemy foe here, also charging up for a level 5 fountain, but totally missed. So we're gonna go for a Heaven's Wrath here and take to the skies and try to pretty much inflict as much possible damage. Again, for this particular enemy over here, he does have that shell in its back, and he will be dispatching it once he reaches a certain threshold on his HP. And once that happens, you're gonna want to purify that sucker. You can see right now it just got dispatched. Let's go ahead and try to purify it. Again, if you neglect it, it actually will detonate and pretty much annihilating anybody within its range, and it's quite devastating, so you don't want to get hit by that. Pretty good hit over there, not bad. Let's try to charge up for our recovery and then launch a level 5 pursuit attack followed by a level 5 eruption and also a level 5 fountain. Returning back to the sky over here again, we're going to try to make sure that we have a nice range up top here. Again, you want to be nice and high up so you can launch these attacks, and we're going to try to get ourselves a little bit more extra ammunition and go for another secondary alley-oop. Again, one of my most favorite maneuvers when it comes to facing these particular enemies. It's just pretty fun to deal with. And right now we have inflicted a pretty good amount of damage right towards the enemy foe. Not too bad. And the team here using a nice array of weapons, so shout outs to these guys. Bringing some good old offensive diversity onto the battlefield. You're seeing weapons ranging from the bows to the sword and shields. You got the gauntlets. It's fantastic. Each weapon in this game is very unique, and it actually adds it's really cool to see them all do their thing. And I just love the combinations that you can actually put together. You can do some really good stuff here, which is pretty dope. Anyways, we're able to go ahead and purify the current target. Now we got another one showing up here. This is the bobtail? Isn't that what they call little cats with like stubby tails? I'm not sure exactly. Well, we'll give it a stubby tail. There you go. Now it has a now it's a bobtail. That makes more sense. So let's go ahead and try to charge up over here for a band-aid. And we're also going to go ahead and activate ourselves a good Heaven's Wrath, followed by a level 5 Pursuit. Got to make sure this guy's standing straight right before we take to the skies. And yep, it's a bobtail. Yep, now it's a bobtail. Actually grew its tail back, so probably no longer. It doesn't want to be a bobtail. A bobcat? No, bobtail. It's a type of cat. It's a I don't know how to say, but it's you know, like, alright, you know Toro Inoue? Inoue? I don't know if I'm pronouncing their name right. But Toro from PlayStation All-Stars. He's actually the PlayStation mascot in Japan. And yeah, that little cat has a little bobtail. It's like a little, it looks like a rabbit tail. It's like a little puffy ball on its tail. It's like that. So there's some cats that have that. Like, they don't have like a full tail, they have like a little stub. And that's yeah, I think that's what you call bobtail. It's weird. Anyways, let's continue on with the good fight here, currently facing this particular enemy, which is receiving plentiful damage, and he's currently down right now. We're gonna go in for some extra reloads and continue on our onslaught here. And you can see right now he's currently having a little bit of a bad day. We're gonna head to the top side, deliver more extra shots here. Again, the artillery is something that we always want to try to focus on and represent. Anyways, Go Guardian joining us here on the YouTube channel says, "Hiya 6 Senpai, hiya to you too, and happy Thursday. Great to have you on this fantastic evening of Tokiden 2. Again, we're representing, doing some good fights here, and taking out the oppositions. We're gonna try to go for a little bit of more extra delay here, and charge up for pursuit attack, following up with a level 5 fountain, and also a level 5 recovery here, just for shaz and giggles. I don't think I needed the health, but yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and try to be on our tip-top game as we deal with this particular Oni. And you can see right now he was just annihilated, so congratulations. Let's get ready to go on to the next one. We got a really good team right now. I mean, these guys are surviving a lot of the battles, and we're doing pretty good so far, so not too shabby. Anyways, on to the next one over here. As there it is. That's the culprit. The culprit. I can't pronounce words right now. That's the culprit of the moment, and it is the Sucky Wing. We're gonna go ahead and try to deliver as many explosive shots towards its direction and give it a little bit of a bad day. Now currently I'm stunned, and not a good sign for me at all. I will probably die. I'm not able to defend myself, and there you go. I got myself a nice little hit there, bringing me back into the fight, charging out for our destroyer and Mega Cannon away. I think we managed to, I don't think we managed to hit him or her because it's still standing or flying. I think that attack is, they managed to slip to the side there for a quick second, and yep, that was a waste of a very powerful Mega Cannon, but it's alright though. We can charge up for another one, just gonna take a little bit is all. Gonna launch some extra attacks here, and also charging up for a level 5 fountain attack right towards the enemy's position, and we were able to shoot her down. Now we're gonna go in for another level 5 eruption and taking back to the sky here. Again, doing some pretty devastating damage. These guys trying to do their best to hold down a good fight, and oh look, my logistics supports have returned. Good job! Let's see what we got over here. I'm actually playing Ghost Frontline at the same time while doing this battle here, which is great. So let's go charge up for a let's see, level 5 recovery, and we're also going to launch a level 5 pursuit attack over here, as well as a level 5 fountain, and continue on with some more extra battles. So let's see what else we have. Go Guardian asking here, are you planning on charging the, wait, what? Are you planning on changing the games you play for winter? Oh, for the winter schedule. No plans at the moment, but if, you know, if it's, if there's a specific game people are, I mean, or a specific event that people miss and they want to see again, I don't want to rule it out completely, right? Because you never know, maybe there's something out there worth checking out. Maybe like Tweet 6 Thursdays or Tweet 6 something, right? We can do something like that. I don't know. We can bring back like an oldie. But honestly, I'm kind of happy with the games that we have right now. I'm not planning on picking up anything. I mean, well, this Friday Soul Calibur 6 is coming out. I don't think I'll be able to get it right away, but it is a game that I do want to get. Am I going to do events for it? No. Because it's not like a massive multiplayer game, and yeah, it's, I don't think fighting games really are, I don't think they do well as like an event thing, right? It would just be, I don't care. I like more co-op games, but I'm interested in getting it. There's also Ace Combat 7, which I'm happy about, and then there's God Eater 3, which is going to have 8-player co-op, and that one's going to be replacing God Eater 2 Rage Burst. So I will be, I do have plans on putting that one into the schedule. But as for the other stuff, nothing right now on, you know, nothing really too planned at the moment, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and activate here at level 5 Fountain, and inflicting some pretty good damage here. We're also going to go for an Oni drag down. And here it is. Winding the punch, and not bad, dropping the enemy down and doing some good extensive damage. As you can notice, we ran out of Mitama spells at the moment. There is not much we can do from here, but take to the skies and unleash a barrage of bullets here that will possibly lead to the demise of the current dragon. Very cool enemy though. I love dragons, and again, you can't have a hunter game without a dragon. Even in Tokiden, where we're fighting Onis, there's an Oni dragon, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, again, there's always a dragon in every single hunter, and I love pointing that out because I love dragons. They should continue doing that stuff. Alright, currently right now you can see its wings have been destroyed, but it managed to regenerate these improvised wings. And again, it's missing some of its limbs there. But yeah, it's just getting wrecked at the moment. The team just going full out offensive here and just destroying this thing. It's like a slow and painful death, but it kind of sucks to be that guy. But anyways, outside that, upcoming games that are, you know, for this future schedule. I mean, there's a lot of things I mean, there's one thing that I would like to bring out, and it's like something that you can vote on. And I really did enjoy the Tweet 6 Thursdays event. The only thing about it though that, I mean, I found them fun, but like for me it's I don't know. It's kind of tough to like keep it fresh, right? I guess I would say, and because of it, I always had to like choose. Like I kind of just have like having a very simple routine, and the Tweet 6 Thursdays would always kind of throw me off sometimes. Cause I have to have like, I don't know, I guess it's I just have to have like a good rhythm when I go hosting things. I have to like know what I'm gonna be hosting, and I kind of prepare for it beforehand, right? Like, so I don't know, but I've tried doing the Tweet 6 things, and it's the Tweet 6 Thursdays thing. It was nice. It was alright. It did okay. Anyways, continue on as we represent a nice festival event here, a festive event. We should be deploying on to the next mission as we're about to continue on with some more epic battles. And represent we shall. Next fight up ahead, we're about to take on some, let's go ahead and continue doing these phase 12 missions. Now phase 12 is the highest phase you can go in Tokiden 2. And that's what we're doing right now. And we just demolished that monster. Or those, I guess that platoon of monsters, or team of monsters. I'll say platoon. Platoon is like a legit amount of them. But that was like a good team of them. A nice little group there. It took about 12 minutes. Let's see if we can try to up the ante and find ourselves something else to deal with. So we'll go ahead and try to face, what would be good? Now these guys can get, we'll go ahead and try to face this one here. This one can definitely get pretty chaotic. Again, it's all about maintaining a nice safe distance, because these dudes can really cause some fiery pain, right? That's what you want to watch out for, because once they set you on fire, oh geez. Make sure you got yourself some good fire armor. Again, I honestly don't really care too much about stats. I just play with whatever. And just try to play safe, right? Try to keep a nice distance. But, you know, we do pretty good though. Alright, so you guys ready? Let's make it happen as we deploy onto greatness. It's a beautiful Thursday that needs to be celebrated with Tokiden 2. And that's what we're here for. We're pretty much elaborating on that right now. It's great. So hoorah. Thumbs up to everybody that's playing this game. Because it's a fantastic game, and it definitely deserves its, you know, its moment of, you know, enjoyment. Anyways. Let's brace ourselves for the next particular enemy over here as we continue representing some more fights. This is going to be wave such and such, round such and such. I have no idea what wave in this is. We're not really doing the wave system. We don't need to. There's no need for it, but shall the moment arise where people be like, hey, when can I join? Then I guess we're going to start implementing it, but right now there's no need to. You can see right now, currently the target is moonwalking. It's freaking moonwalking in place. Again, that's some of the techniques that the teammates have. They can actually hold the enemy down for a bit, maybe, from what it seems like that was possibly going on. And the enemy is currently down, again receiving plentiful shots right towards the torso there. And we did manage to build up our Heaven's Wrath. Let's go ahead and open up with our attack. Pretty good damage kicking in, and I gotta say, those Heaven's Wrath are just, it's something else, man. You can attach a Plunder Mitama on your weapon, and it is just fascinating the type of damage you can deal. It's a really exaggerated attack, and it's just wonderful. It's fun. Let's try to take back to this top side here again with the enemy moving out and about with, there you go, pretty much a great agility. Either way, the agility didn't really save him. He is pretty much knocked out, and congratulations, on to the next one. Amazing. Oh gosh. Alright, anyways, that character is freaking funny as heck. When I first saw that character in Tokiden, I'm like, Nyuna. She reminded me of Nyuna. Alright, let's charge up for our level 5 pursuit attack over here, and also go for our level 5 fountain, which had absolutely no effect, because you have to actually land a hit on the enemy before you do that attack. If not, you're not gonna target anything. Alright, let's try to fall back over here. Going in for a nice little reload. Returning back to the sky. Again, the enemy's kind of spinning out and about, and he's very, very maneuverable. So again, fighting him with this particular technique may present to be a little bit of a challenge. Again, crazy wind damage kicking up. And that can actually hit. That can hit home pretty hard. So let's charge up for a level 5 Band-Aid and also go for a level 5 fountain here. Second enemy target now pretty much inbound. Again, for this particular situation, you want to keep a really good distance. We're going to try to eliminate this guy first though. It's best to eliminate one, and then you can deal with the rest of them. And that's kind of like the appropriate way to advance to these situations. If not, you're going to be in a world of hurt. Let's get back to the sky over here. Again, I don't want to be around this guy here, because those fire attacks he's spamming everywhere can really cause a lot of devastating damage. Let's charge up over here with a level 5 here. Again, the minute I got myself some health, he's already focusing on my area, and yeah, managed to get the enemy's attention here. I'm a big deal apparently, so I don't blame him. He wants to focus on me, and it can't be helped. So let's continue on with some more devastating attacks as we try to bring this enemy down to heal. And receiving more damage from death above. Really do love the combination of the demon hand and rifle configuration. It's just great. It really does set up for a very satisfying fight. Now again, with the enemy currently dazed like that, we're going to get ourselves a nice alley-oop here and deliver as many shots from above. And he's kind of like wedged on that wall there too, so it's going to set him up for a good attack. Just try going for a destroyer. Shooting off its leg, dropping him on the ground. Again, creating a nice opening for the team to do their thing. And we're going for another level 5 Band-Aid and launch a level 5 pursuit attack. That one landed. Followed by a level 5 Fountain and a level 5 Eruption. And we'll top it off with Heaven's Wrath. And again, take to the sky here. Going down for an Oni drag down. Again, this is one heck of a spam build. You can just continue doing these attacks back to back. We also casted a curse upon him, which will slow down his mobility. Let's get ourselves another alley-oop. Again, you want to make sure you have a nice distance away from this particular bad guy. You don't want to get too close. And he is charging up here for an attack. Again, very devastating hit. I'm going to go ahead and try to bring back our teammate here. Again, it's always essential that we do this. You don't want to have any bleed outs. And charge up for our destroyer. Launching our Kamehameha wave towards the enemy's direction. And it looks like we broke off its arm though, but wasn't enough. Enemy continues to reign on the battlefield here. Let's go charge up for another level 5 pursuit attack and charge up for another level 5 fountain and then take back to the sky here. Best way to deal with this particular dude is, again, make sure you shoot its legs, because you break off its legs, that's where you can really capitalize on the destruction. If not, oh boy, he's gonna be a big bully on the battlefield, and that's not a good thing. Anyways, Go Guardian here on the YouTube channel saying, let's see, I might be planning to donate $40 during the December streams. Wait, donate what? Here? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Go Guardian? Wait, donate $40? How is that gonna work? What are you talking about? What? To? You're not specifying. Don't April Fools me like that. You'll be the first person to donate. If you're talking about this channel though. I don't think you're talking about this channel. I don't even have a donation button. I don't even know where you're gonna donate. Anyways, pretty much, look at that. We managed to take out this bad guy and we did pretty good. But, a PlayStation code. Oh, okay, that's how you're gonna hit the PSN. Yeah, that works, I guess. Well, freaking heck. Wow, you'll be, that's really crazy. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna be like, don't do it. But, you don't have to though. I'm gonna be honest. You really don't. But holy freaking crap, that's really cool of you. Oh, you know what? You'll be the first person to go ahead and donate to the channel. You'll go down into history books. So, anyways, currently right now we are facing this particular enemy. This is one of my favorite Onis. I'm just flabbergasted right now. What the heck? I was not expecting that. But, let's get ready to take to the top side here as we're going to embark on some epic fights. Now, alright, so Go Guardian, I want to ask you a question. What would you like to see for the winter? For the winter, I guess we should say like the winter streams, right? For the winter season of this channel, because you were asking if we're going to have any new games and stuff. Let's see what we could possibly do. Man, we got, because I know you guys really do enjoy these Hunter games, and especially PS Vita stuff. We've been covering a lot of Vita content. I mean, since the birth of this channel, right? We're doing pretty good. So the big question would be, what would you like to see on the future of this channel? Like, what are the things that you enjoy? Look, I'm distracted. I'm dying now. That's how flabbergasted I am. I'm like, what the heck? But what would you like to see in the future of this channel? Since you know, like, this is something that it's important to you guys, because I honestly, if you're willing to donate, you know, money or PSN cards, right? If you're willing to donate, and you know that means this means something to you, right? So if it means something to you, then it means something to me more. So what is it that you like to see from this channel in the future? Because that's the thing. That's the type of audience that I want to go ahead and like I want to cater to. Because you know what, if this is really important to you guys, and you know what, it's important to me, and I want to try to keep what you guys like in mind. I don't want to change any. I don't want to like ruin the formula and then change something, and you know. But what would you like to see? Let's see. I gotta converse with the other viewers real quick. Oh, all right. Well, go for it. Cause honestly, yeah, like this is a channel that I like to put together, and you know, if you guys, if it does really mean a lot to you guys, again, in that caliber, then you know, again, I love to hear your guys' opinions. Maybe we could do something for winter, you know, something cool. All right, so let's see what we continue on over here. We're gonna try to go for some extra delay shots, and we're gonna get ready to take to the top side. Would you guys like to see? I know one of the things everyone asks me about. You know, they tell me. You know, they tell me about. You know, a Discord channel is a really popular thing that people say they like to see, you know, on this channel. And usually my reason why I don't really do the Discord thing is that it can become overwhelming for me. Social media has become very overwhelming for me at one point, and it's really tough for me to keep up. And it's, you know, for the sake of my health, I kind of like I started cutting down on social media, so you don't see me posting as much as I used to. I used to post a lot more, but I stopped, and because it started becoming a little bit overwhelming for me. But what I'm willing to do is I'm willing to probably do something, and then you know, get like, because I had a lot of people tell me, it's like, hey, you know, you should really look into a Discord. You know, I'll be more than happy to be a moderator for it, because the thing I told them, like, one of the things for me is, like, I barely use Discord. I go on there, like, you know, once in a bit, but it's not very often. And when I use it, it's very, very mildly. I'm kind of distant on the thing itself. But you know, if I tell people, you know, if they really, really like that kind of stuff, you know, I really don't mind putting moderators out there too. But the only thing is, when I do have moderators, I kind of like to tell them that, well, I feel bad having moderators because I kind of feel like they're obligated to do something, right? And I don't want to obligate anybody. It's not but if they really do like it, then, you know, I'm open to whatever. Anyways, I'm just pitching ideas out there. Let's get ready to advance on to the next one here as we continue celebrating a beautiful Thursday evening. We're doing some phase 12 missions and we're doing pretty good. So far we have succeeded, taking on some pretty strong operations. Currently right now it's 3 minutes after the hour. The night is still young as it's about 57 minutes remaining of broadcast. And I think we can go ahead and try to up the ante and take on this particular mission here. We're going to go ahead and do this mission's pretty crazy, alright? This one has a lot of fiery type enemies. And for this particular operation, I know that for sure we can totally take it on, right? Again, nice little close-up over here with the peoples. We're going to do a little happy wave. Happy waves for everybody. I forgot to do this, by the way. I always like to do a little happy wave on the camera. Oh, and here it is. Let's get ready to make it happen as we deploy onto greatness. More fiery missions. You're pretty much on the way, right? Because we're going to rock and roll and take on some more terrible bad guys. It's going to be fantastic time, everybody's. Hoorah! Alright, anyways, as we get ready to make this a lovely time here, we're going to try to bestow upon some good fights, and we're going to see what we can possibly take care of. I'm looking forward to some good old action, right? So we'll see how it turns out. But let's see what we can possibly do. I'm going to see if we can maybe, we're going to be fighting this Mudkip guy. Alright, so let's go start off with this particular enemy. Now, for this guy, I totally forgot that against him, I like to use the dual knives. And I totally forgot to actually switch out my loadout here. We're going to go for some delay shots. And take back to the top side. Again, we're going to charge up for a level 5 eruption. And returning over here, alley-oop, and deliver some couple explosive shots right towards the enemy's position here. As long as we keep that, we'll be a-okay. Again, now we do have our Heaven's Wrath already charged up, and in this particular moment, this is a great opportunity to go ahead and get a 2-for-1 deal. We're gonna try to go for that again, but with the enemy kind of like wedged on the wall there, it's gonna make it very difficult for me to do so. So I'm gonna try to head over on this side. Again, both enemies looking at my position right now. And I do have the Heaven's Wrath is about to deplete right now, but not anymore. I think I got both of them. I think I got both of them maybe. I think I did. And that's what I wanted to do. I was about to run out of my Heaven's Wrath, so I landed it. So hoorah, not bad. Charging up here for another level 5 pursuit attack, and we're going to try to devastate them with a following up of a level 5 fountain. I think that fountain actually targeted the Minotaur character on the side. You know, that Oni reminds me of, what's his name? I always forget, the guy from Street Fighter. The Akuma Mitama. There you go. Akuma Mitama. What a wonderful phrase. Oh, Akuma Mitama. It's like Akuma Matata. You know that song from Lion King. You know which one I'm talking about. Alright, let's get ready to continue on some more extra battles over here. Delivering our shots towards the enemy Salamander Man. It's about to take to the top side, and I have received a hefty amount of damage here. Let's go for a band-aid. And try to go for some extra delay shots. I'm gonna try to fall back over here, and hold on, let's try to go towards this direction here. Charge up for another level 5 pursuit. Falling back a bit, and we're gonna go for, oh, never mind. Again, keeping that nice distance. Let's go for a level 5 fountain and also a level 5 eruption here. I'll try to bring this enemy down again. Massive damage over there to the side. Target not having too much of a good time. But we're going to continue on rubbing some sand in the wounds. He's actually rubbing salt in the wounds here while he's down. That's going to suck. and there it is. Hits continue devastating the foe here, and looks like he's almost dead. He's getting there. But remember, there's going to be 3 Onis we're facing in this particular fight. So we got this particular guy over here. I think he's still out and about, and he's heading right under the map over here again. Very agile enemy to face, and it's kind of one of the reasons why I do like to use the dual blades when fighting him. Again, when using these particular bullets, it's not as accurate because they are delayed, and by the time the shots do go off, he has a tendency of evading the premise. And there he is. He has been eliminated. Congratulations. Let's get ready to get ourselves a little bit of more reloading kicking up and prepare our attack onto the next current target. They managed to shoot off its leg there, so hoorah. And at the same time, we're going to go activate ourselves a level 5 Pursuit, followed by a level 5 Fountain, and then we'll kick up with a Heaven's Wrath. Now you can currently see right now we do have the next Oni over here. It's my little Oni has now showed up. My Little Pony Oni. Oh yes, my arch nemesis. Out of all the Onis in this game, I don't like that guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to get ourselves some band-aids. And whoa. I was trying to shoot Aslan here to get shots out of the way, but wasn't able to. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of delay shots kicking up. I have Heaven's Wrath already charged up. Let's go activate it. We got both of these guys. Not bad. Good job. Again, charging up for another level 5 Pursuit attack, and also level 5 Fountain, and we'll throw in a little bit of level 5 Eruption, and then let's go ahead and use the level a Demon Drag down here, Spirit Sword even, and I think, yeah, he's still alive, he's still there. Again, let's try to continue focusing on this particular Oni over here. It's always good to use like a wolf pack maneuver and just continue weakening the most weakened target. That's the one you want to go for. Again, it's like a pack of wolves. You go for the wandering sheep, and that's this guy. He's receiving a lot of damage. He's pretty much at 50% health at the moment, and not too bad. Doing pretty good so far, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, try to go ahead and get ourselves a little bit more. Oh, never mind. Falling back here, receiving a pretty hefty ice attack towards my direction. Going in for another band-aid, but never mind. Double hit by the enemy target, and pretty much bringing me back down. But my health has instantly revived, almost through the sheer awesome power. Oh gosh, the sheer awesome power of what you say, Phoenix down almost. We're doing pretty good though. Okay, let's go in for another attack. See, as I'm talking about, this guy just freaking sneaks an attack right towards my direction here. Again, I'm charging up, trying to focus on this guy. Let's get back over here. Okay, anyways, want to try to make sure you have some good altitude towards your defensive capabilities. That's what you want to always maintain all times. Watch out for that flamethrower. And so far right now, we do have our Heaven's Wrath building up, which is almost ready now. We'll go ahead and activate our fountain. And continue here with some of these extra attacks. Another alley-oop. And be very careful with that fireball there. It can cause some pretty crazy devastations. Oh boy. Now at this point, I'm unable to go ahead and use any of my skills. My character has been inflicted with a status ailment at the moment. Very risky situation on my part. As you can see, have this dark energy surrounding my character. It looks pretty cool though, but It's not a good thing. So we're gonna go ahead and try to fall back and... Oh, there you go. I appreciate that. I actually totally forgot that if one of your teammates can actually hit you, they can actually eliminate any status ailments, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and hit My Little Pony over here. And then we'll also activate ourselves some good old Heaven's Wrath, throwing in a pursuit attack over there, and also delivering ourselves a fountain attack right towards the enemy direction. Now we almost have Heaven's Wrath almost charged up, not totally yet. Very, very dangerous situation. As you can see, my health has been depleted well beyond the halfway mark, but using a fast recovery there, bringing my health back to where it should be. And Heaven's Wrath is now on full standby. Let's get ready to activate it again, but we're going to position ourselves right in a manner here so that we can score a 2-for-1, and this seems right about right. So we got both of them right there, so not bad. So we'll charge up for another level 5 pursuit attack here, and we were able to actually successfully diminish the second Oni. The last Oni is up next, as we're about to destroy this particular guy over here. So far we're doing pretty good, so shout outs to Team Geek Good for representing some good battles on the field here, and now we're about to deliver some more extra devastating bullets of destruction right towards our buddy here, My Little Pony Oni, or My Little Oni Pony. I think that sounds better. The My Little Oni Pony. Oh yes, this guy's a punk. I don't like him at all. But again, he's crazy. He's alright. There's worse Onis. The worst Oni that I face actually is the bat thing. The bat creature. That guy one-hit KO me. Like, gosh, he's dangerous. And his defensive. He has a huge resistance against thrust damage, and that's pretty much the only type of damage I use. Watch out, we currently have ourselves some freeze ailments on our characters here. Let's deploy a Oni drag down. Grabbing him right by what's left of his leg there. And managed to trip him a bit. But again, he's without any... I mean, he pretty much has not that much limbs remaining, just his 2 arms. But there you go. We managed to successfully defeat the My Little Oni Pony, bringing a grand victory to our beloved village. Congratulations as we get ready to advance on to the next one. And happy Thursday, 16 minutes after the hour. Night still very young. And we're celebrating it with some good old Toukiden 2 on our weekly session of Toukiden Thursdays. It's a fantastic job as everybody's making it happen. And we're celebrating it because you gotta celebrate life. Life is beautiful, and you gotta go out there and make it, make the most out of every single moment. Even in good old co-op video games in the 2D world, you make every moment on that too, because it's awesome. All right, so let's get ready to deploy onto some more epic battles here as we celebrate and bring out the best of everything, especially with some bottled water. Bottled water is amazing. You gotta have a lot of bottled water whenever possible. Let's choose some more epic missions over here. We're gonna go all the way down to the phase 12s, which are the Geek Good section, and we've been pretty much destroying a lot of these guys here, so we ain't doing that bad. You know what I think? I think we should take on the best mission of them all, the Toukiden 2 mission. This is actually the strongest mission in the game. So let's get ready to go ahead and make it happen. So, it's pretty dope. Anyways, Aslan here says, I really like the channel as it is now, but I'm also open for new ideas, right? So I appreciate that, Aslan. I always appreciate the feedback. You know, I don't want to really take away anything from the channel. If I want to do something, I want to add to it. So, because if you guys currently like the current formula that we have, that's perfect, and I actually do like this formula. It's nice and easy. It's not complicated. It's, you know, sweet and simple. But when I was asking like to add something else to the channel, probably be like what people always frequently tell me is a Discord channel. Everyone's asking me, you know, to have a Discord for the channel, right? Because it's like a place where we can, you know, we can talk all together, right? In a way. And I think that would be, I mean, it seems pretty cool as an idea. But the only reason why I didn't really go with it is because of the maintenance that it requires, you know. So is it going to be an open group? Is it going to be a closed group? Is it going to be moderated? Like, and then who's going to be the moderators? And then sometimes it can get, the only reason why I don't do it is because I don't like policing people. And so, like, you know, sometimes there's always a few people who don't get along with each other, and I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to get in between that. I don't want to get in, I'm not a again, I don't want to be a, I don't want to police people, you know, and be like, hey, you can't be doing that. But and that's why, you know, for me, it's sometimes, you know, the internet, it's a very big place, and sometimes it comes with a little bit of drama. And that's out of my control. I can't help that. I can't help what, you know, what one person thinks and what the other thinks. So that's the only reason why I don't really know if I want to do a Discord channel. But if I do it, then I'll put like a, you know, I want to have moderators on there. But sometimes, you know, people get upset at the moderators, and then it's, oh gosh, and then, you know, they come to me with the problem. I'm like, oh boy. So that's the only thing. That's one of the reasons why I don't really do the Discord thing. But I don't know. If I do a Discord channel, it'll probably be like a small group, and there'll probably be like a group like of people that maybe like that like to throw around ideas for the channel, people who contribute to the channel maybe. You know, I'm open for stuff like that. You know, it's a good way to, you know, kind of bring the group a bit together. But I don't know. It's an idea. I'm on the fence about it though, because, you know, I've seen other Discord groups, and yeah, sometimes it does get very yeah, it gets how it is, you know. So that's why I just kind of rather have people like just do their own thing on other groups, and then we just meet up here for the channel. But I don't know, maybe that's, I don't know. But I'm open for ideas. So let's continue pushing forward over here. We're fighting the Lobster Oni, and so far right now he's receiving plentiful damage for taking his shots. Again, this is the most powerful mission in the game, as we're going to be facing several Onis. And this guy over here, they're very aggressive, by the way. But we're having fun with them. Again, they're pretty nifty enemies to deal with. And right now we're making it a pretty good fight. And I have hiccups now. Oh boy. That does happen to me once in a while. And pretty much we were able to successfully take out this particular Oni, as we're about to advance on to the next one. Congratulations, that's 1 out of 4. 3 more to go, and then we'll restore peace and tranquility to the beloved village of Maharoba. And we continue on doing some good fights for the peoples. And as you can currently see, the enemy is down at the moment. We're going to try to deliver some more extra shots here. And team doing a fantastic job on battlefield, so good job. To all the peoples out there, you always want to represent. Let's charge up here for some extra stuff here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is drop a level 5 pursuit attack, and also a level 5 fountain, and also a level 5 eruption, and then charge up for a Heaven's Wrath here. Again, this is one heck of a crazy spam loadout. Pacam! He just tried to pick up a rock and throw it at me. He just got wrecked. And oh boy, that didn't end too well for him. Currently right now he is disoriented at the moment, but that's a-okay, because we would deliver as much of these attacks as we can and add to the chaos. Again, he's receiving a lot of damage from several directions. Team doing a fantastic job at raining chaos upon the foe. Again, these guys, they're doing a great job. Alright, so let's go charge up for level 5 pursuit. Again, maintaining a nice little distance here, getting a nice target lock on as well, and returning back to the sky here. And let's go for another alley-oop here. Yo, I just noticed one thing. right now. In Toukiden 2, there's a lot of like ships around, right? You can see ships in the background, like there, and where's another one? There's one over there. There's a bunch over there, actually. Did you notice that? And then in Monster Hunter World, it's like a bunch of ships as well too. Like, it's like, is there like a thing going on with ships? What does this all mean? Was this at one point Astera? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Of course not. But it's kind of funny that there's ships all over the place. Even in Freedom Wars, there's like a ship in the background. They have a thing for ships. God Eater doesn't have a ship. They got left out. Maybe in God Eater 3 there'll be a ship in the background. There is a ship in God Eater 2 Rage Burst. It's an aircraft carrier. Man, I'm stupid. Oh. So there is a ship. I was thinking about it. I'm like, wait, there has to be a ship. Every Hunter game has a ship, as well as a dragon. So Toukiden 2 has these ships in the background, and then Monster Hunter has all those, you know, cool ships as well. Freedom Wars has that one cargo ship looking thing in that one level, and then God Eater 2 has an aircraft carrier. That's probably the coolest of all the ships. Anyways, currently right now facing 2 enemies, and we actually have one of the dragon type bad guys showing up into the battlefield here. We're going to charge up for a level 5 pursuit attack, and then launch our level 5 fountain here. And totally missed. It's my habit. That's my pet freaking peeve. I don't know why that always happens to me. But we got ourselves our Heaven's Wrath Destroyer now activated. We're going to go ahead and try to elaborate on this attack, getting a 2-for-1 on the target. And I'm going to charge up right now and count. I think we got both of them. Hey, good job. Every time you get those attacks, man, just try to line them up and get those 2-for-1s. It's very satisfying. It does a great job. Let's continue representing here right now. My character is a bit stunned. Well, it is what it is. And the dragon now taking up to the sky here. And I'm back on the battlefield. We're gonna go for a little bit of actually, what do I need right now? Let's go charge up for a level 5 pursuit. And follow up with a level 5 fountain and deliver a level 5 eruption. Now taking back to the sky over here, we're going to deliver some more shots to the ground. So again, this is more of a bombardier loadout, and it does a great job at that. Especially with this particular weapon, the True Millennium Rifle really does it does justice, especially when, you know, constructing a spam build. And again, this is my favorite build overall. There's a mosquito in my dang, what the heck? There's a mosquito right by my computer area. Not good. I live in the tropics, so of course there's mosquitoes around. Alright, anyways, continue on over here, take to the top side here, delivering some more extra shots. We're gonna try to mess up this particular Oni here, giving him a little bit of a crunchy time. Try to mess him up a bit. Let's go for some little bit of more yep, we got some delay shots kicking in, and now going in for the curse ability, slowing down the enemy's movement quite a bit, and not too bad so far. Let's go for another reload here. Again, my health is dangerously low, right below the 50% mark, and that's not good. Again, you always want to try to charge that as much as possible. And one thing too I really like about the Spirit Mitama, I like how you can charge your attacks. You can actually get it's pretty cool. You can amplify your damages, and I mean, you can even amplify your band-aids, which is kind of nifty. So not bad at all. Let's try to fall back a little bit. We do got a destroyer already on standby. Let's go ahead and try to get a 2-for-1 yet again. And there we go. I think we got the other guy. I'm not sure if we did, but it seems somewhat promising. Let's go ahead and also activate our, let's go throw in a level 5 pursuit. Heaven's Wrath. We'll go in for a level 5 fountain, and then we'll try to drop a level 5 eruption as soon as we get back from our stunned state. Oh gosh, he's going to kill. He's coming right at me. I'm dead. He's looking right at me. Oh gosh, I managed to like recover right in time, getting away from that fire ball attack that he emitted. Let's go charge up for another level 5 attack. Launching our eruption towards this direction and going in for level 5 pursuit. And we got ourselves a Heaven's Wrath Destroyer now charged up. It's time for us to line up both enemy targets and the count. Pretty much, I think we got both of them. Not sure. I'm not sure if I got the one on the ground there, but I hope I did. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue on with these spam attacks. As you can see, totally missed that one. Oh jeez. Enemy now has been cursed against slowing down its movements by a good margin. And the enemy is currently down with more extra attacks piling up upon the foe. He's not doing too hot, but that's alright. That's good. We're making progress. I'm proud of the team here. These guys are doing really good. Facing some very powerful missions here again with this particular operation. This is the name mission of the game, Tokiden 2. This operation is actually named after the game itself. Christening it. Pretty much christening it. What was it? Christening, my bad. Christening it the christening. Right? Is that how you say christening when you name something? Christening? Christening as the main Geek mission of the game itself. That's pretty cool. Again, you do fight a lot of really strong enemies in this one. Again, you can currently see right now the dragon is cornered up on the wall here. We're gonna go ahead and try to unleash some more devastating attacks, adding it to its this is actually a really bad position for the enemy because he's cornered in there like that and won't be able to escape. And that's pretty much what happens. It just led to the demise of this foe. Oh look, there's a nice little area you can go to. If you ever get caught and you want to try to like survive, there's always like little safe places you can go to. A safe space, if you will. Oh jeez. Alright, let's go ahead and continue taking on these particular enemies. We're now going to face the final Oni, charging up for a level 5 attack over here. And let's go ahead and try to activate Heaven's Wrath, which is going to give us a pretty strong destroyer here. Let's go ahead and try to use it to the best of our capability. And now that we got it activated, let's go ahead and launch this puppy. I think we managed to, I'm not sure if we broke anything, but we did. No, we got him dizzy. That's good. Let's charge up here for a level 5 pursuit. Following up a level 5 fountain and a level 5 eruption. And then we're going to go ahead and try to curse the enemy down. My sage space. That was a good one. I like that. So let's see what we can possibly do here as we continue running some more extra attacks. Let's go for a little attack here, and let's see what we have. Level 5 pursuit attack. Oh boy, I totally forgot to get a reload on that. Okay, my sage space. There you go. I think that's sage space. Like green. Sage is the color green. All right, so let's see what we got. Alright, you know, you don't want to hurt the monster's feelings and all. It's like, oh jeez. Poor Onis. Alright, let's see what we can possibly do here as we commence the attack towards the current foe right now. His health is probably diminishing quite a bit. He doesn't have that much health remaining. He's only, he's almost done. We're pretty much almost gonna get this battle soon, so continue on the good work. I know you guys are gonna represent a fantastic fight and definitely delivering it. Again, he doesn't have that much. I mean, there's not much to go. Now, we did run out of a lot of Mitama spells. I'm only down to about one more remaining. And no more ammunition left within the magazine here. We're going to go ahead and try to reload. And return as much fire as possible. Going in for an Oni drag down. Let's go ahead and try to set our mark here. And the count. Good hit. Bringing the enemy down. Thus, creating a nice opening here for us to take flight. Take to the skies and unleash devastating chaos upon enemy foe. Again, he does have that vortex thing on his back, but 14 minutes on the dot. we pretty much was the duration of the overall battle. Congratulations on a job well done. We should be advancing now into the next one as we continue representing a beautiful Thursday evening. It's 33 minutes after the hour, and you guys have done a lovely job on Battlefield. I'm proud of all of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. You deserve it, because you guys made it happen, bro. So that's Team Geek Good right here, right? That's Team Geek Good. They made it a good fight. So continue on that striving for greatness, because if you look up greatness in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of these guys right here. That's how these guys roll. They just beat the strongest mission in the game, Tokiden 2. That's the name of the mission. That's crazy. I love when games do that. It's fun. Anyways, let's get ready to advance onto some more operations over here. I guess we could do some fun operations now. Because, well, they're all fun. But we're going to do some, some silly ones. Because we just feel like the strongest ones. There's not much else we can go with from there. So we can do some enjoyable missions. And let's see what we can possibly go with. Something, let's go for one of these things. So again, we're going to try to harvest some more diamonds. It's always good to get diamonds. You never have enough diamonds. And in this operation with this team, you guys are going to have all the diamonds you're going to need, right? That's what's really important. You always should have as many diamonds as possible. So that way, if you ever want to upgrade stuff, you'll be able to do it. And it'll be great. Nice little happy wave out there. Happy wave for peoples. Yet again. I really do enjoy this game's character creator. It just looks so cool. You can make some cool freaking characters. Alright, let's get ready for more fights here. We're going to fight the enemy crab people. And as we get ready to take on these crab individual people, we're going to mess them up and make crab soup. Ugh. I actually don't like crabs. There's people that like eating crabs. I don't. And lobsters and stuff. I always saw them as bugs. I mean, that's pretty much what they are. They're like big bugs from the ocean. I do not like. Alright, so let's go charge up here for, let's see, I'm gonna go get a target lock on this guy. Launching a pursuit, which totally missed again. I always have my wonderful pursuit attack aiming, which is not very reliable. And let's go ahead and activate Heaven's Wrath and then take to the skies. Karen launching on a curse onto the enemy foe, keeping him down a bit, holding him ever so slightly so that way he doesn't really move out of the way when I unleash these explosive attacks. And again, he's just blowing up all over the place. He's not doing good at all. And now we have ourselves a nice Heaven's Wrath activated. Let's go ahead and deploy it right towards that direction over there. Was able to actually score a double hit. From what it seems, I'm not too sure if we did, but I'm gonna go with my hunch and say we did. And yeah, he totally just got eliminated. I think so, or my fountain attack just missed. Either way, more devastating bullets underway as this guy is holding out for dear life. And now eliminated. Congratulations. On to the next particular Oni. You always want to make sure you have as much ammunition as possible right before you're going to fight anybody. And it's going for a level 5 eruption here. And this guy pretty much got eliminated as well. Good job. Not too bad for the compatriots. I was going to say not too bad for the enemy crabs, but I'm like, wait a second, what? We're fighting them. Why am I crediting them? Or that's not good. Alright, here, let's go ahead for another level 5 pursuit attack over here. I'm gonna try to fall back a little bit. And charging up for a level 5 fountain. Getting back to the sky here, again delivering some more attacks. The team doing a fantastic job at tearing the Shaz apart of the current targets. Again, these dudes not having too much fun. The crab's not having. We're having a great time. That's what our team always has, the great time. But we're super positive. Good job, everybody. Now I did manage to inflict another curse onto the enemy here. Going in for a alley-oop. and was able to destroy the current target. 2 minutes and 46 seconds was the duration of the overall battle. Congratulations, as we get ready to advance on to the next one and bring out more epic adventures on Tokiden Thursdays. It's so great, man. It's freaking awesome. I like the sky here. I wish you can see more of the sky, but we're kind of like inside of a cave area or cavern-ish place. That was pretty good though. Hoorah! Hoorah to everybody. Now let's get ready to push towards the next battle ahead, and let's see what else awaits us. We got the little Tenko over here chasing a wonderful little butterfly. Yes. Do not eat the butterfly. It's a peaceful little creature of nature. Don't eat butterflies. We need them. Unless you're really hungry and you gotta survive, then we'll do what you gotta do. I won't stop you. On to the next mission over here. We'll be taking on possibly, let's see what else we can probably take on again. It's currently 38 minutes after the hour. There's about 22 minutes of broadcast remaining. And I think we can, you know, let's take on a mission that we don't always take on. I know that, should we do an open world one? We should do an open world one. Let's do this one. This is kind of a semi-open world mission. Let's see how this one goes. Let's go ahead and try to take on this operation. And we can go ahead and run around in the forest. It's nice and pretty out there. And it's all cool. This game is awesome. I love the scenery. I love the buildings and architecture in this game. It's so nice. Alright, let's get ready to make it happen as we pretty much launch onto the next battle. This one, I think it's open world. I think it's, you know, I think it's gonna be an open world map. We'll find out. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna see. And if it is, then we'll go enjoying the atmosphere, because this particular maps over here definitely look really nice. I like the forest one, especially how they have like those Edo cities, like the abandoned cities. They're kind of like lying out and about. Yeah, I think this is this is an open world one. This is gonna be nice. It's going to be a nice mission. Alright, so we got ourselves a couple of enemy imps all over there yonder. Let's go for some shots here. And the Karen. 2 for 1. Not bad. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and we're gonna sprint towards more objectives, but we got these guys popping up. And they're kind of fun to fight. Alright, that's it. We got all of them. Monozuru is going to clean up the mess. Just freaking heck. Alright, let's go ahead and try to find where the rest of these... Man, there's so many fun little targets to deal with. However, we have to go ahead and do the objective. And find our teammates, because they totally went far and I don't know where anyone is. So, you are all the way over here. Oh boy. I'm missing. Let's go for let's change up for some shotgun rounds. Okay, there we go. That's Monozuru. Yeah, I totally got split up from the team here, so I'm gonna try to find where in the heck is our compatriot at. It's this way, so we're gonna go this way over here. Again, there's gonna be 3 enemies we're taking on. Well, primary directives. Okay, this is where you gotta use the map here. Looks like you have to go this way. Again, this is open world. And what's crazy about Tokiden 2 is the fact that in this game, it's crazy because it's the first of the Tokiden games to be open world, and then it's the first of the games itself to also not have like the little loading thing when you leave one area to another, which is pretty cool. I think we went the wrong way. Yeah, we freaking went the wrong way. Dang, you get lost like crazy in this game. Can we go through here? I don't think we can go through that. That's blocked off. That's crazy because it shows like a road map. I see a little lantern on that side. See, this is the thing that you get lost sometimes. We can go this way. Hold on, there's a map. This is a dead end, right? Oh no, there it is. We found it. We found it. We came to the right place. Hoorah! Alright, let's get ready to go mess up this particular enemy over here. We're going to switch over to our delay shots. And I'm going to go ahead and try to, let's see, let's go ahead and try to charge up here. Level 5 Pursuit. Right towards the enemy foe, and Heaven's Wrath. We'll go activate that. Taking to the top side here, inflicting curse onto the enemy target. You can see the enemy right now slowing down a bit. Great opportunity to deliver more explosive shots towards the direction of the foe. While he's down, you can elaborate on the moment and try to rain justice. That is what we do. Let's go in for some extra shots over here. Again, with the enemy days like this, is a great opportunity to take advantage of that. Again, enemy moving into the corner here, not good on their part, because while they're in the corner of the map, it heavily restricts their movements, and that's really bad, especially for those delay shots, because they're just gonna bundle them up in one little spot, and they're all gonna be detonating right on that area. Let's go charge up for another pursuit attack over here, and also a level 5 Fountain, followed by a level 5 Pursuit. And returning back onto the sky over here, we'll see what we can possibly do and make it a good fight. It's not too bad. We're gonna fall back over here. And let's see if we can try to deliver some more epic hits here. And there you go. Not too bad. Now, as we're pretty much enduring this fight here, currently right now receiving a little bit of damage towards my area, but Aslan going in for the Oni drag down, slamming the enemy with their demon hand. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and follow up with another one. Again, one of the many features added onto Toukiden franchise was this really cool ability of having that demon hand. Is just wonderful. Now we're gonna go ahead and try to look at the enemy's health at the moment. He doesn't have that much health remaining, so I don't think I'm really gonna activate my Heaven's Wrath at the time. I'm gonna save it up for the next target. So we're gonna just continue on with our good bombardments, inflicting more curse upon the foe and delivering some more extra shots here. And the enemy has now been annihilated. Congratulations. See, that's one of the things you always want to make sure right before you activate a Heaven's Wrath. You want to see if there's if the enemy has that much HP remaining, and if they do and don't, then that's when you should choose to use it. Let's continue pushing forward as we got some more oppositions around here, and I think we'll be able to find our way. Just continue moving over here. One of the cool things is this game does have sprinting. That was rude. I just walked right into that. But again, this is one of the cool things. It's an open world hunter. You know, I think this is like one of the first. And it's just absolutely awesome. I'm kind of hoping that if they ever do like a Freedom Wars 2 or something, that it'll be like what Toukiden is. I really like the open world environment. I just find it to be amazing. And it's a really, really neat thing. So thank you, Koei Tecmo. They did something very unique with this one. Alright, so we currently have now some targets here. I'm going to go ahead and try to unleash as many of these explosive attacks right towards the little area here. Again, now currently right now we're going to watch out with that web attack, as it will kind of restrain any movements. And Monozuru being very reliable, like I said, and you know, pretty much recovering me. Take to the top side. Again, one of the cool things to evade those if you really want to evade those web things, just jump in the air. You can't get hit while you're in the air. It doesn't really latch onto you. Let's go ahead and activate Heaven's Wrath as we take back to the sky here. Again, this guy does like to spam that web attack, but it's totally useless again when you're in the air, so just keep doing that and you'll be a-okay. You'll be evading all of those pesky hits. Going in for Heaven's Wrath. Destroyer, and inflicting some excellent damage onto the enemy foe. Let's go for another charge up attack here, and delivering another level 5 Pursuit, followed by a level 5 Fountain, and also a level 5 Eruption there, so not too shabby. Good job, everybody. Not bad at all. Let's see what else we can possibly do here as we try to bring out the best of these fights. We currently got some enemy minions here. How are we going to deal with them? Let's get a nice little bird shot activated. Again, very handy bullet there for these said situations. Let's go for a drag down and make him stop spinning around, because that's pretty annoying. Spinning, spinning spiders is kind of a big thing in Hunters. I've noticed that in this game and also Freedom Wars. You always have spiders that love spinning. Why is that the thing? I have no idea, but it is. Let's go ahead and try to fall back here. Receiving some hefty damage and possibly going to be dying right now. Oh, we'll see if that's the case. Hope not. Returning back up to the sky here again. And unleashing some more of these bombardment shots. I think we should be good after that, so not bad. Just going for some more extra reloads, as we currently have our destroyer charged up right now. And never mind, 9:11 was the overall time. Congratulations on a job well done. Continue on the good work, everybody. You're making it happen. As of currently right now, there's not that much. I mean, there's about 11 minutes left to broadcast. We're about to deploy on some epic fights here. Some more fights. A few more. And then after that, I'm going to go have me some wonderful din din in the 3D world, because I'm kind of hungry. And I hope you guys are actually building up an appetite, because you know what? Your health is important. Always make sure you're properly nourished after every single fight, because, you gotta... it's always important to get good in the 3D world before you get good in the 2D world. And you gotta start with your health, right? Of course. Always important stuff. Anywho, let's see what else we have as we get ready to return back onto the good battles. We're going to embark on what other mission, let's see, should we take on? There's a lot of cool stuff out there. And I'm not too sure what I should deal with. I don't know what fight. Maybe, oh, I know which one. Double Dragons. We haven't fought that one today, and that's a sin not to. So we're gonna go ahead and try to take on some Double Dragons. So we're gonna go try to look for that particular mission and then take it on. Now, you know the drill when you fight these guys, right? You always want to make sure that you pretty much deal with one of them at a time, because if not, if you fight both of them at a time, then it gets pretty crazy. All right, but we can do this. I know we can. All right, brace yourselves for the Double Dragons operation, as it will be commencing right now. We do have our configuration of loadouts pretty much set up, and I think we're pretty much good to go. You guys ready? Ready for some good fights? Let's make it happen, everybody, as we dish out some more epic battles ahead. It's a beautiful Thursday evening, and we're going to take on some wonderful dragons. So let's see what else we have as we make it happen. So Lawton says, hey, Six, I met someone. Why do you type on here? Well, you should type on the comment section. The text here is so friggin', it goes so fast, I can't even read it. I don't even know how to look at the text. Online ID, what the friggin' heck. Confirm, switch, map, messages. Okay, there you go. I met someone from this. That's cool, man. You meet a lot of people from this thing too. We got another person joining in right now. Oathkeeper representing on the good fight. And it's gonna be awesome. I met someone on this game, so wait, what? Freaking heck, you're typing a freaking type in the comment section of the Twitch channel. It's easier for me. So getting it in the 2D world. Okay, I met someone from this game, so getting in the 2D world helped me in 3D. Oh, okay, I get yous. That's pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad at all, comrade. I'm proud of you. You gotta represent, man. Build up the community and stuff. Now, like I said, this game's legit. I love any type of game with like co-op, right? Character creation and anime style character creation. That's the best one. I think anime style characters are they're the coolest. They're awesome. Man, I was on Facebook, and there's people out there that don't like anime style games. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Really? It's like the best drawings of everything. But it's an opinion though, so it's, yeah, to each their own. I don't blame everybody. But I remember people were like complaining that the Vita has nothing but Japanese games. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's a good thing. I'll be complaining if it didn't. Imagine it. I mean, really, like that's Japanese games are really. I mean, for handhelds, when you're a kid growing up, all the games from our childhood, all of them were Japanese games. I mean, name me what's the best handheld game from your childhood that you remember? What's the first game that comes to mind? I promise you, it's Japanese, or it's from the East, right? It's an Eastern game. It's not like a Western game. It's an Eastern game. Usually that's the case. I mean, the first game pops into my mind is Pokemon. So some of the best handheld games out there, you know, are Japanese. It's usually suiting for the, well, it's because of the lifestyle in Japan. It's a lifestyle that, remember, everyone's always moving. Everybody's always out. Remember, the houses in Japan, they're very small, so you know, people don't really invite a lot of people over to their house. They always go to a cafe to meet up, or a coffee shop, or a coffee shop. That's the same thing. But anyways, they always go out to meet, like at the arcades, what have you. They always go out, and because of it, video gaming on handhelds is kind of a part of them. They take their games with them, and that's like kind of a, that's just kind of a lifestyle, and for a good amount of people. And over here in the West, when they were saying that they don't really see a future in handhelds, I'm like, really? What the hell are you talking about? Are you kidding me? I think it's, for me, I think handheld gaming is important. And when a lot of people were around, all over the Vita, they were saying that, oh, it's just Japanese games. I'm like, those are like the best ones. What are you talking about? I think it's amazing that we have a lot of Japanese games on the Vita. For me, at least, I think it's awesome. I'm not one to complain at all. I'm actually very happy about it. Anywho, let's continue on with some more extra attacks over here. It's about to devastate the current dragon. We got about 6 minutes of broadcast remaining, but we're gonna be able to do this. So that's 3 minutes of pop. All right. So we got 3 minutes for this guy, and then 3 minutes for the other dragon. That's if we beat it on time. So then I can have Din Din, because that's important. I want to have my Din Din because I'm hungry. And it's going to be fantastic time as always, right? By the way, happy Thursday if you're currently hanging out with us, whether it be on YouTube, Twitch, or playing here on the PlayStation Network. You're watching Tokiden 2 if you're joining us for the first time, or if you've been watching on this channel, then you already know. But either way, I always have to bring it up every once in a while as a refresher so people know what's going on. Yes, it's a weekly event for this game, and we managed to take out this first dragon, so hurrah, and I'm on fire. So that's what I'm talking about. This is Team Geek Good at its finest, representing some wonderful fights here, and the sky went to normal. Look, it's a ship. This one, it's half of a ship. Oh no, that's one half of the ship. That's the other half. That's a big ship. That's kind of cool. That you want to go inside this ship, you can kind of go inside it. Let's go inside it. Let's just explore a little bit. You can kind of go here. I don't think they locked the door here. Yeah, they kind of locked the door. But we're semi inside the ship. That's kind of cool. I don't know what happened. I think they attempted to freeze me, but I was perfectly safe and I didn't get frozen. Let's get ready to continue on the fight over here. We're targeting the Blue Eyes White Dragon type Oni. Very cool enemy. As you notice, the sky did not get weird, and I like that. I want the sky to stay like this. I actually like the visuals of this game when it's not really like weird. Currently right now, one of our teammates are down. Don't worry about that. We'll bring you back into the battlefield because we're Team Geek Good and no one is left behind. Not at all. Oh, never mind. We got another one that kind of just bit the dust. But you'll be resuscitated ASAP. We're going to try to bring you back into the fight here. I'm going to do my best to revive everybody. Alright. Let's go ahead and activate our level 5 eruption and also a... Let's see. Let's do a fountain too. Alrighty. And also a Heaven's Wrath. I'm taking flight to the sky here. We have no target lock on the enemy. Except on its wing here. I'm going to try to fall back and break that lock. You want to always get a target lock on the torso. So again, a good way to do that is you kind of pretty much just aim and then you hold that L1 button. Oh, there you go. We got our destroyer activated. breaking off one of its wings. Congratulations. We're also going to go in for a level 5 band-aid as well as another level 5 pursuit attack. If it hits. And it hit him right in the face. Hey, finally hit him. Good. Alright, anyways, continuing on the attack. While the enemy is downward, unleashing a barrage of bullets toward this direction. Good stuff. Continue on the great efforts as the team is counting on you. Get some water over here, man. I'm parched. Water is really important. It's the source of all life. Good job, water. Anyways, more attacks over here kicking up, and we have been managed to been frozen here, but we still good. We still fighting. Let's go ahead and charge up for another pursuit attack over here. Falling back a bit and targeting this particular area here. Again, this is the more, I think he's the more of the stronger of the two, the ice one. It's quite devastating, but we got him. He is kind of trying to wedge himself on that corner over there. He's hopping back and forth, but so far right now not doing too much of a good job, as he's now catching a lot of explosive attacks. And that's pretty much bad for him. Not good for him at all. Charging up for another level 5 pursuit as we unleash this attack and continue on with our bombardment runs. Congratulations, 6 minutes and 12 seconds was the duration of the overall battle. We have succeeded on this operation. As there's pretty much about 1 minute left of broadcast, we finished just in time for me to head back and get ready for some din-din. Congratulations to you wonderful individuals. We got some cool people here. We got Oathkeeper, we got Azalin, and we also have Lawton representing some good fights. So congratulations on a wonderful battle. We had a grand victory over here, so good job to everybody, and hoorah. Now it's time for me to get ready to wave my goodbyes, because we made it to that point, an hour of the broadcast, where I have to prepare my departure to have some good old din-din. But don't worry about that, everybody. You know why? Because the fight is never over. It's never over. We always continue on the good fight. On our weekly celebration here on the channel, we like to do our roster that happens every single pretty much weeknights, 6 p.m. Eastern time. You can be part of the good fight and continue celebrating with us, so don't miss out. Pretty much this night is already coming to a wrap, but tomorrow we will be back with Freedom Wars. Look forward to it on the PlayStation Vita. More PlayStation Vita greatness will be commencing, and we're going to cover some of that good stuff, so stay tuned to it. Don't miss out. Thank you all for watching on tonight's broadcast of Toukiden Thursdays. This concludes tonight's session of Toukiden 2. We'll be back tomorrow with Freedom Wars on Freedom Fridays. That's all, everybody. Hope you had a good one. It's time for me to eat because I'm hungry. So anyways, be safe, take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Later, everybody.